140 million barrels of forbidden oil floating in the pitch black waters of the Persian Gulf, worth over $15 billion. For years, these massive tankers were financial radiation, shunned by even major banks and blocked from every port. But today, Saturday, March 21st, 2026, the rules of the world just changed. While most of the America was sleeping, a digital document was quietly uploaded to the US Treasury website. It signals either a master stroke of economic warfare or the ultimate sign of American desperation. We are now 3 weeks into the high intensity conflict known as Operation Epic Fury. US and Israeli forces have dominated the seas, but there is one enemy the missiles haven't been able to kill: the price. Since the first strike on February 28th, the global crude oil has been in a death spiral, hitting $119.50 a barrel this week. The Strait of Hormuz is currently a graveyard of steel, and in the US, gas has officially crossed the $3.99 threshold. The American middle class is watching their wealth leak out at the pump, and the government is staring into a political abyss. Enters the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent in a move that has sent shockwaves through the Wall Street. The US has issued a 30-day general license. We aren't just allowing our adversary to sell their oil, we are clearing the path for them. Besant's logic is cold blooded. He says, we are using the Iranian barrels against Tehran to crash the prices. By flooding the market with this goose fleet, the US hopes to kill the profit margins Iran needs to fund the war while simultaneously saving the American driver. But here is where the story turns into a financial thriller. Moments after the US announcement, Tehran struck back with a blunt denial. They said, we have no floating crude available. So, who is the real ghost? If the US is right, there is 140 million barrel savior on the horizon. If the Iran is right, Washington is phantom trading, trying to trick the global markets into lowering prices with oil that doesn't even exist. We are watching a superpower gamble its entire economic future on the ghost ships of its greatest enemy. The clock is ticking towards Monday morning. This is the third time in the 2 weeks the Treasury has retreated on sanctions, first with Russia, now with Iran. If these barrels doesn't hit the refineries by the time market opens, $119 was just the floor. We could be looking at $200 oil and a global system in total free fall. Is this a genius move to save your wallet? Or is it the final sign of a system that's run out of the options?